Yes, City Extra fan cams. I'm joined by Harry here following our 1-1 draw with Liverpool. Harry, it feels a bit like a loss for me. I don't know about you.
Firstly, I just want to say to all the victims in Dublin, thoughts and prayers with you. Secondly, I want to say happy birthday because we've not seen you in a while. And thirdly, if you can't win these games at Etihad and you always come within a point or two of the title between Man City, don't come back and say to us, oh, it's the referee, it's these 12:30 kickoffs. These are the fucking games. As Liverpool, you should be winning. You're not fucking Fulham. You're not Brighton. You're Liverpool. If you can't win at the Etihad, what can you do really? You've got to win more titles if you want to be a genuine Premier League contender. But from the Man City side, disappointing because if you look at it, we should have had 3 or 4-0 in that first half. We've missed our chances, and obviously it's come back to bite us in the last 10 minutes of the second half.
Where do you think it went wrong today? Because for me, I said to you off camera, I think we could have scored 10 goals. We really should have put that to bed. Where did it go wrong for you?
Well, I'm not going to take my criticism on Doku because he did try, but it's that cutting edge, it's that last final product where he should be shooting more often, but he's just like wanting to be more unselfish. Have a shot, Doku, take it on, and who knows, we might score more goals with you in that final product. Haaland, obviously, he's had his couple of chances when Doku did get there, but unfortunately, I'm sorry to say, I'm going to sadly pin it on Jeremy Doku, and we all know I'm a big fan of Jeze. Fortunately, Jeremy Doku, next game at Tottenham, Leipzig in Champions League, shoot more, take on your man and shoot. And who knows, you'll get a shot on target, you'll get that goal. Fuck's sake. That's what's let us down, I'm afraid.
Our results against the Big Six this season are quite poor. I know we beat United in Old Trafford. We've now lost to Arsenal in the Emirates. We've drawn with Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, and now we've drawn with Liverpool here in the Etihad. Are you concerned about the title this year?
Well, Jack Lee said to me, you can be top of the league in November, but it's what the end of season counts. I know we've drawn, and I know we've drawn to Chelsea the other week, but we're currently top, obviously, results later on today, but we've still got to go down in March, April and May, where we can really get a good cup run going and we can start slamming teams like we did last season, as we've proved. So hopefully, the title's not dead in the water yet, but it's looking today a bit edgy, but I'm not going to back this team to say we're not going to come runners up, we're not going to come third. We could go all the way, like we've just said off camera again. 4 in a row, it's there. We want to achieve that dream because no other Premier League team's done it. Whereas Liverpool, they've could have stopped that unbeaten run what we've got, that winning streak, but they failed to do it. So the dream's still alive today. 1-1, it's gutting as we speak right now, but I'm sure tomorrow, Monday, we'll all reflect on it.
There you go, thanks very much. Yes, City Extra fan cams. I've got Shane all the way here with me from America for his first Premier League game. Man City fan, 1-1 draw with Liverpool. How'd you find it?
I want to say on City's part, it was a little bit underwhelming. I mean, they had control of the game really in the transitional ends, but in the defensive third and the attacking third, I kind of thought they misplaced some balls. They threw away a couple chances. I kind of want to say, though, you had kind of a few chances to finish off that game early. You didn't. Of course, not only that, you kind of let the Liverpool fans in the away end kind of get the better of you. I heard them much more overall, the City fans in the kind of stands, and because of that, you kind of gave Liverpool confidence to kind of get back into the game. You let Trent score, something that shouldn't be happening. But overall, I could say the performance was better. You were strong, but you were a little bit fortunate to come away with points. Overall, I thought you could have scored about maybe 3-4 goals in the game, but judging by what actually happened, you kind of got lucky that you were able to score the first goal. I mean, Alisson kind of slipped.
Well, I actually haven't seen that back, but I've just off the reaction on social media, people are saying it's not a foul. Have you seen it back?
Which one?
The disallowed goal.
No, I thought it was a foul.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, he still kind of touched the goalkeeper.
Yeah, but I kind of find these days that goalkeepers have like a protective field. You can't touch them. So, but look, in terms of the overall game, like you said, City could have scored 3 or 4. Where do you think it went wrong on that front? Just general, clinical?
Just misplacing those kind of final passes. Like you had a few opportunities where you could have was playing in the middle. Oh, Alvarez. He had a few opportunities where he could have either slipped Doku a little bit further wide, or he could have slipped Holland earlier across the middle, or he had a few chances where he could have recycled the ball back to Rodri, and he could have switched the play back out wide to Foden a little bit sooner. But it's just kind of those little moments in the game where if you miss those opportunities, and you miss a big chance to score a goal.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, thanks very much.
No problem.
Yes, City Extra fan cams. I'm joined by Patrick, all the way from Australia, following our 1-1 draw with Liverpool. I'm a bit disappointed, I can't lie. How about you?
I'm a little bit disappointed, mate, but if I can be honest, I've been on a bit of a honeymoon period since June, let's be honest. But look, yeah, I think for now, I feel like this is 2 points lost as much as it is a point gained. But, league titles aren't determined by these sort of matches. And, while we created chances and we didn't convert them, I still think off the top of my head, there's at least 2 or 3 matches we've played where we probably could have, we shouldn't have got 3 points. Mm-hmm. So it all balances out at the end. But look, I'm feeling all right. Maybe I'm still jet lagged. I have no idea. But at this point in time, mate, I'm feeling okay with it. You sometimes convert the opportunities that are given, and sometimes you don't. And it is what it is. I can live with the performance today.
Where do you think it sort of went wrong? Because at halftime I was kind of thinking we were going to score 3 and 4 and really put the game to bed, but we just weren't clinical enough, I suppose.
Again, mate, it was converting the chances and just that one little momentary lapse, in defence and that. And, these things happen. This is football. 1 minute you absolutely love the game, 1 minute you absolutely hate it. But at the end of the day, I'm walking out here when we haven't lost, because for me, I think that would have been a hell of a momentum killer coming off the international break as well. But look, I feel okay. I could be happier, but I could be a lot more depressed too. So
a massive talking point today is Jeremy Docker's performance. I thought he was electric. I love watching all the people standing up off their seats every time he gets on the ball, but there's definitely some things he can improve on.
Well, mate, you talk about electric, mate. I think he corners fast on electricity. That guy is an absolute dynamo. I love every minute of him. We tell all the guys in Sydney, I said, when you come over here, the first thing you've got to keep your eye on is Jeremy Docker. Because the way he just drops that shoulder and just goes, and it felt like there was times there when he was marked up against Trent where you felt like you were watching the Leroy Sané days again. It was insane. And I love watching that guy play, and while I'm here, I just hope he gets to play, full 90 minutes the whole time I'm here, mate, because he's just a joy to watch.
He absolutely is. The last thing I want to ask you about is the league campaign and your confidence in general, because just our results, I suppose, against the big 6 teams haven't been great. The only one we've beaten so far is United. We've drawn with Chelsea, drawn with Liverpool, and lost to Arsenal. Does that knock your confidence, or for you is just like, there's a long way to go type thing?
Well, if I get too far ahead of myself, then we're going to be talking like exactly what we did this time last year. And we all know what happened. So for me, it's more about just being in striking distance. Whether we know exactly where this team is at this point in time in the season, I think Pep is still dabbling with the formula. He's just trying to find the right sort of system, the right lineup, the right formation. And, given the new signings that we've got, there obviously are some changes going through. You have to sort of give the older heads a bit of a shake. So for me, it's like, I believe as long as we are within striking distance, for this league campaign, whether it be 5 points, 3 points, it doesn't matter to me. But at the end of the day, when it gets down to your February, your March, your April, that's when you know who's the pretenders and who are the senders. So for me, it's just like we're there. We don't have to blow people away with what we're doing. We just have to be effective and just keep getting points. Any points are progress, and for me, we just got to keep rolling.
And finally, after today, Liverpool, pretenders or senders?
Well, pretenders compared to us. But look, they're a quality side, and I think they've made some shrewd business in the summer, and they're doing some good stuff at the moment. Whether it is a sort of squad that's going to get them to a Premier League title remains to be seen. But they've got some quality players, and I think they'll, when they come up against like your Arsenals and your Uniteds and things like that, I think they'll give them a good shake-up, which may benefit us, in the long run for the rest of the season. But it all remains to be seen.
It all remains to be seen. Nice one, Patrick. Yes, City Extra fan cams. I've got Luke here with me following our 1-1 draw with Liverpool. It's a bit disappointing, Luke. For me, it feels a bit like a loss. What are your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, I was going to say very frustrating. I thought Docker was good, but Alvarez needs to finish his chances a bit more. Foden was quite frustrating today. But I think, defensively, overall, I was quite impressed. Ake especially, he was glued to Salah like a rash. I tweeted that earlier.
At half time I thought we were going to go on to hit them for 3 or 4, but it just seems like clinicality is a bit of an issue right now.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't ideal going into today. Obviously Grealish was sick. I thought the bench was very weak.
Would you have started Grealish? Because that was a big debate.
Personally, no. But my mate was saying, again, Grealish is better when he starts, and then Docky's better coming on off the bench as opposed to vice versa. But I mean, I don't know. It's just good to have the options, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Our form against the Big Six so far this season is one that people are going to talk about. We've only beaten. Have we beaten any of them now? We've beaten United away, excuse me. Yeah, but we've drawn with Chelsea, lost to Arsenal, now drawn with Liverpool at home. Yeah. It's not looking good against the Big Six.
No, not particularly. But I've still got faith we'll win the league. I'm not in doubt yet. It's only November, nearly December. You know.
What do you think was missing today? Kevin De Bruyne, Jack Grealish, just in general.
Yeah, I mean, some of the boys looked a bit off. Like, I don't know, like just not very with it today. I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, maybe De Bruyne was missing. I've heard it's his first match since he joined City that he's missed against Liverpool, so maybe he was the missing key today. I don't know.
After looking at Liverpool, do you think that they're possible title challengers again this season?
Oh yeah, definitely. Never ruled them out for a minute. Again, they were always in the back of my mind as this season, ahead of Arsenal, ahead of Spurs, especially when I saw them being in that contention. But no, not at all. Liverpool's always number one.
There you go. Liverpool's always number one. Well, let's see.